Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy. I'm pretty excited about today's reflection because I don't know how this one was slipping by me, but I just found out that on July 29th, there's a very important configuration in the stars as they align to form a star tetrahedron, which, as a student of sacred geometry, it's the basic building block in the geometry, sacred geometry of the human being. And it creates a field around every living thing called MerKaBa. And this configuration started forming on July 17th, which is, just a few days ago, with a Grand Water Trine. And then that then there is an Grand Earth Trine being formed on the 29th, which aligns exactly with the already existing Grand Water Trine, creating the Star Tetrahedron, which biblically and symbolically is sometimes called the Star of David, but it goes back to way more ancient times than that. So it is the symbol. If you've studied a lot of the Flower of Life or anything like that, you're going to know about the Star Tetrahedron. It's the field in which your body creates. It's your light body, and that is your MerKaBa. It's the vehicle, an energetic vehicle, etheric vehicle in which you travel. So it's a huge building block. It is pertinent to evolution on Earth and our understanding of it and ability to use it to shift and travel dimensions and be creators. It's very, very important, and now it's appearing in the sky on July 29th. And at the very least, it can be said that this is a huge field of integration. When I tuned in with Ezekiel about it, he said this is a stargate, and it's the most significant stargate of this shift time, 2012 to 2015. It's the most significant stargate. And as in any stargate, that a stargate provides an opportunity to move through where you were into something new, to where you're going, to where you're headed. And if you've ever watched any of the Stargate movies or the series on TV and that thing spins, could be a MerKaBa for all we know, because that's what spins. And boom, there they go into another place and another time. So that's very exciting, and it's very, very powerful. I first came in touch with the Star Tetrahedron back in 1991 when I started studying with Drunvalo, and it became a very powerful, as I learned, there's a MerKaBa breath, there's all kinds of things associated with it. But I began an intimate relationship with my own MerKaBa field, understanding it, spinning it. It's still to this day how I come into alignment, spinning my fields and boom, 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 phase locking them in and just feeling this state of bliss. So I had them all over my house hanging, well, 3 or 4 of them anyway, and in jewelry that I wear and in paintings that I purchased over time, artwork. The Flower of Life and Star Tetrahedron have been prominent. So for me, the fact that this is in the heavens is huge. But what I want to communicate to all of you, that if you use it as an opportunity, this is an incredible opportunity because it's a symbol of integration. And it can very well, because there's enough conscious people now to activate this and spin it, be the end of duality. The last time this configuration appeared in the heavens, as I understand it, is the end of World War II. So, granted, now we still have a lot of little wars going on everywhere, but there has never been another world war of those extents since. And now there are so many more awakened people that are able to understand the significance of this and align to it and use the energy of it to make a shift. And where does this shift start? Ezekiel said this shift opportunity of the Stargate and the Star Tetrahedron starts inside of you. It is so important now to come out of our dualistic thinking. And I don't care who we are or how advanced we think we are, we're all in it. We all still automatically will think dualistically. And the big example coming to mind right now is the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman trial. Oh my gosh, such conscious people I know, and they're out there spouting on the internet, and they're light workers, and they're, this is a symbol for the black people, and poor Trayvon Martin, and Zimmerman's this bad guy, and now there's protests all over. Oh my God, that's so polarity consciousness. That is so stuck in the paradigm you're moving out of. I don't care what side of the coin you're on with the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman thing. It doesn't matter, because the reality of a star tetrahedron is there are no sides. We are as much one with George Zimmerman as we are with Trayvon Martin, if you want to look at it that way. There's nothing we are not one with. This is what unity means, and this is the consciousness we're coming into. So it's time to start within yourself. That's just the example in front of our faces right now, but there's so many of them. And start in your own life. Start in your own life, with the judgments, with the duality, where you come into dualistic thinking, and change your thinking. And you know how it starts. First you have a thought, and then you have a feeling, then the feeling releases the neuropeptides. They go through your bloodstream, they attach to your DNA where they're used to going, and you repeat the pattern. So you have, the minute you read or see, say, the Trayvon Martin thing, and you had an opinion, and you had a side, and you knew what was your truth, that's the place to stop it right there. Right there. It's to hold the whole situation in life. In light. It's a tragedy for everyone. I don't care what color you are or which side of the fence you stand on. And you bring that into compassion in your heart, and that shifts the field. So start right here. And let's use this Stargate on July 29th as a wonderful opportunity. Ezekiel said it will awaken in every human heart as that alignment comes into exact numbers there on that day. And how that will change things. It could be a big event on that day or around that time, or it could be that now every human heart will find it so much easier to come into that compassion, to come into that alignment. So, short and simple, it's time to use it. On July 29th is next Monday when I do my next reflections. So we'll see what's happening then, but mark it on your calendar. Ezekiel says breathe into it, invite that Stargate into your heart, use it in your imagination to move through the Stargate into a higher vibration that doesn't see things in duality, and know that that opportunity and awareness is happening in every human heart. So start today, have a great day with it, prepare, pay attention to those thoughts, have a great week, and we'll be back again next week. Bye-bye.